Roberto, it was a terrific game to watch. What was it like to watch from Everton's point of view?
Semi-wise, I think it was a game that it went into the route that we wanted, which is make it an open affair. Being able to open Sunderland up, we knew that they changed the system. They wanted to be a little bit more defensive-minded and hit us on the counter. And I thought we were very, very strong in the way that we got in between spaces, and we created so many chances. And then within the performance, Sunderland get back into the game, and it's a real test of character and a real personality check into the team. We got a lot of experience in certain individuals, but in general we got a very young team, and just in the manner that we played from a psychological point of view when we went 2-2, it was very impressive. I thought the way we handled the ball, the way we opened Sunderland up, it was very impressive. We scored 6, could have been many more. Obviously now going forward we want to improve and we need to get better. I think there are aspects that we need to get better, but as a win that we wanted and we needed, it was the perfect performance in front of our fans.
I was going to say, as good as you were going forward, scoring 6, it sounds daft, but were there a few worrying moments going forward defensively?
Of course, and you're going to do that. I think you need to approach the game on how do you want to approach it. Are we going to be just making sure that we're solid and we're keeping a clean sheet and we're hoping for a goal, or we're really opening the game, especially when you got an opposition that they want to be so defensive-minded. We just wanted to score goals and open the game. Clearly you have to defend, and we have to defend better, but you got 90 minutes to face the opposition, and I felt that throughout the 90 minutes we were very, very strong going forward, and probably defensively we need to improve, but it's about winning games and it's about scoring goals, and keeping a clean sheet only takes you so far. We need to get better, but in terms of the way that we created chances and the way we managed the game from that point on was very impressive.
It's only one game, but what can scoring 6 like that in front of your own fans do? Can that be a springboard for some momentum for Everton now?
Well, straight away it creates really strong competition for places, because in midweek we had a very important game as well. We wanted to get through into the quarterfinals of the League Cup, and we achieved that, and you saw very important performances from certain individuals. Today you've seen the same. I think that competition for places is really strong, and from that point on we're going to keep that. We're going to be as good as we can, but you always see a team that when we have to face adversity, we know how to do it. We never look away. We take control of our own destiny, and some of the attacking play and the quality that we shown today in our possession was very, very impressive, and it's just a step forward, but we need to get ready now for West Ham.
And just a word for Arouna Kone, player you've signed a couple of times. We know the problems he's had with injury since he's come to Everton. For him to get a hat-trick today, recalled by you, what does that do for him?
Well, I think it's just a phenomenal story. He's only had one injury, but it's been a career-threatening injury, and it's such a long-term injury that when you come back, you take a long period to get back to your very best and to get the match fitness. And this season, I thought when he came on as a sub in the opening game of the season, we saw an Arouna Kone that he was ready to perform and he was ready to help the team. The moment that he scored that day, he's been making sure that we manage his minutes well, but I thought his overall play today was outstanding. Not just the hat-trick, I think the understanding with players around him, the way that he held the ball up, the way that he allowed all the players to penetrate, it was very impressive. On a day that it triggers a new year in his contract, a new extension, hat-trick, looking back, it's been a real difficult time for him, but the way that the fans were singing his name and the way he felt extremely proud with the performance is a phenomenal story that you want to show all the young footballers that want to achieve something in football.
And just finally for you, another option, because people have said, well, if Lukaku doesn't score, Everton don't score, or they've only got Lukaku. Today, the link up between the two of them, but they had somebody else to think about.
Absolutely. No, I think it's on the pitch when we are on the ball, we all need to have that attacking mind, and we need to be able to help each other in order to break teams down. You can't rely on one or two players. It's an attitude of a team. Now the same goes when you haven't got the ball. You have to defend as a team, and making sure that everyone has got that focus and that mentality of keeping a clean sheet. And that's probably today we could have done a little bit better in certain actions, and that's what we need to work on.